Good afternoon, Master Tanaka. Good afternoon. I am Master Jesus, and with great joy, I am gathered here with you. The moment of the now is always important for everyone because this moment is the only one that exists. The perception of the now is important for the human being. We realize that you who are incarnated do not allow yourselves to perceive the now. The now goes unnoticed by most people. It seems to be an irony, but this is the truth because human beings are used to live connected to a notion of a time, and in this time, the now is not lived within them. Everyone has only the concepts of past, present, and future. And present, I tell you, does not mean the now. Present has a very light amplitude inside of you. Because for you, the present is, I will tell you, is not perceived. It is only affirmed, but not perceived. So people are used to live in this rhythm, and in this rhythm, the now is simply forgotten. But what I always tell you is that creation, everything you wish to carry out in your life, is done in the now. Because the now within your being is the only moment that exists. The perception of the human being towards himself has been lost throughout the ages because everyone started to look only outside and they started to give importance only to their external perceptions. The external perceptions are important, of course, but I tell you is that at first, when creation takes place, what is needed is the internal perception. The external perception is used for other purpose. So, all that must be observed in you is how you are behaving towards yourself. The now is a milestone in your life because if you really center yourself, you will observe that the now is the only existent moment in your life. So, when you determine that, you get out of this dependency on time. You get out of all this imprisonment that you make on yourselves because of time. Because many beings, they count their life by the clock. They don't look at their inner perception to take care of themselves. Care itself is related to what you call days, years, hours. So when you are only attached to these factors, what I tell you is that you have no perception of yourself. Everything in you is just tied to these concepts that you don't observe yourself. Everything is in you. That's what you must remember. But this connection that you make with yourself, it must come from an inner desire. Because when we say that it is necessary for you to be present to yourself, that is it. And presence, this present for yourself, is only possible in the now. When you live a time that you call the past, you are totally disconnected from your energy. You are stuck in a situation that does not bring you any experience, does not bring you any enhancement of your being. You just keep repeating the same, I would say, perception, and you don't get out of it. It is what you calling living in a loop. So you live only in that. And when you do that, you have renounced your energy of creation. Because when you are living in a loop, what I tell you is that you are wasting your energy. Your very precious energy that should be used to create God's truth is being wasted because you are only looping at one point and always keeping fixed in your life, an illusion that brings you no growth. For those who live in a future condition, because there are many beings who also live only in this future condition, they have also given up the power of creation. Because when they live fixed in a future, what I tell you is that they are living in a complete emptiness. Because the future is only possible, I will say, in a symbolic way, okay? It is only possible if you create the now. If you are not creating anything at all, and you live only in function of a future, then you are living in a complete emptiness. So again, you have given up your energy of creation. When you live in the present, many will ask, so what happens when I live in the present? Is the present then being created? I tell you, not always. Because you are creating if your present is connected to the now. Because it is only in the now that you create. But if your present is also not connected to the now, you are also not creating anything. Your energy is being wasted. That's why I, Master Jesus, always bring it to you. Look at yourself, connected to your higher self. You all have your divine part that is immaculate within you. And when you make that connection, that divine presence manifests itself because it manifested in the now and it brings a clarity. And I will even tell you a real insight into your life. And when you have that real perception, then you are using your energy for creation. Everything you do, it must have a direction in your life. You must always remember that you are energetic beings and that this energy it is full for you. If it is not yet presenting itself fully to you, it is because you are putting a condition on it. But if you impose no condition and allow the energy to manifest as it really is, then I tell you that you will be exercising your power of creation in a big way within God consciousness. With much gratitude, I said goodbye. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.